everyone, it's Polzine, and today's video I'm doing a review slash kind of first impressions on the Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture palette. And I put in some clips throughout this kind of thing of how I did this eye look. So in case you guys are wondering how I achieved this eye look. Or my teeth, I'm in the middle of getting them fixed. They're at least a little whiter. They're not yellow anymore, but I still need to get some cavities fixed. But you can start smiling again. I like that. Because I used to never do that, if you guys didn't notice. So, this is a Subculture palette, which is pretty much a very hated palette, I would say, on the interwebs or anywhere. Pretty much just the interwebs. Due to the first release of the palette, it had very... It had very mixed and negative, mainly just negative reviews of a lot of kickback and fallout from all of the shadows here. So I'm going to zoom in and kind of walk you through how I did this look today. So I started out with the shade Dawn, just kind of all throughout my crease, and then just to kind of soften it out I used some Cube, which I forgot was actually a pearlescent like purple duochrome shift, so it doesn't really like show up on the eyes, but I did try it. Though it doesn't really show up. This one's kind of a little bit harder to get at, but it is a very nice shade. It just is kind of almost gives your skin a nice sheen to it. Is more what I see it as, like a highlighter shade. Then I took the shade Mercury, which is actually a bad idea what I did for at least this look, and I tried adding that to the crease to deepen it. Didn't like how that was going, so I switched to Fudge and then added some New Wave on top of it with a little bit of Dawn, just to kind of get that full crease. And then I kind of started bringing Fudge in because I was like, I might do a halo look, I might do a cut crease, I wasn't sure. And I put the concealer on like I was going to do a cut crease, but then halfway through I was like, no, I'm just going to do a halo, and then decided to grab some of Rowdy and added that to the outer corners to make a halo, and then added Adorn in the center with a blending of All Star on each side of it into Rowdy to kind of get that blend, and then I just took a clean brush and blended out the edges. Then I went and did eyeliner and the rest of my face off camera. I'm using the Azeredo, I can never pronounce this, Cosmetics Lashes in shade in the style Legendary. I just got the full lash collection. I normally use the ones called Irresistible, but today I'm wearing Legendary and I'm really liking them. So, nice new styles to play with, which I really like. If you guys want, I do have a discount code for that. I have it down in my description box if you guys are wondering. I'm not going to try plugging in every video. And then I came back and did my inner corner with the shade Electric, and then did my lower lash line with All Star on all the way across, Rowdy just on the outer portion, and then added a little bit of edge just underneath to kind of bring that warmth back in. Looks a little out of place. I should have used New Wave, to be quite honest, but I didn't notice any like crazy fallout from this palette. There was some kickback, but it seemed like the same kickback that you get from the Modern Renaissance palette, so I didn't have any issues playing with this palette as compared to everyone else. But there were some swatches up on the screen, so you guys can see those. You can probably see Pixie's head right to there. She's being weird, staring out this thing. Okay, now she's gonna lay down. Okay, but I overall kind of actually really love this palette. So I'm going to use it another time in the video. I might do a few more looks of this, but the next video is going to be a comparison of this palette to the Makeup Revolution Reloaded Division palette, which I thought was a dupe to this palette. So I just want to see how close that similar, what I thought it was to this palette is. And I was doing that comparison before ever having this palette, so I just want to see if I was correct in looking at the tones and deciding it was more or less a dupe or similarity to the Subculture palette. So yeah, Let us know what you guys think in the comments down below. Give this video a big old thumbs up. Subscribe to the Howl Pack, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye!